Hello and welcome to the eVenture family channel. We are off for an incredible electric adventure today. We're going to be taking this gorgeous early blue model of the Rivian R1T up to Rocky Mountain National Park. We are starting off pretty early here in Denver, and unfortunately, despite finding charging here that was free, it kicked off in the middle of the night and we got almost no charge. So we'll be charging along our way up today, which was already sort of the plan anyway. It's fine. But yeah, come along with me. It is going to be an awesome ride. We'll talk about the R1T, get some first impressions from my friend Becca, who you will have seen on the channel before. She's a ID4 owner, has been in a whole bunch of Rivians, including ours before, and a big EV enthusiast as well. So can't wait to see what she thinks of it, especially as somebody who has been keeping their eye on it for a while. We're also going to get some beautiful and gorgeous scenery and nature along the drive, and once we're there. So come along with me, and let's go for an adventure.
That's right.
Alright, so we're starting things off as we always do here. Car stop charging because this says it is complete, and this says waiting on charger. Charger is not ready or incompatible, and you can see we're only at 42%. So that's a bit of a bummer. Would have saved us a little bit of time this morning, but what can you do? At least it was $0, and we'll find out how much parking was, but I think it should not be too bad. But we're going to hit the road here in our R1T that we have rented off of Turo. It's been awesome so far. This is day 2, so if you missed day 1, make sure to go back and find the video for that, where we went to the highest paved road in North America to check it out. And also kind of drove all throughout the Rocky Mountains here. Alright, let's go. Alright, I have to stopping because Becca's going to murder me in a minute with anxiety.
Oh, look at all the balloons! Welcome to Erie, Colorado.
It's awesome.
It's so cute here.
Alright, we're making our plan. We are going to Bear Lake first. And I had to manually do this to make it work because it wanted us to go to the Rivian one that is... is it over here?
It's in here, yeah. I think it's like there.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know. It's in this area.
Chip it out of the way.
It's a mess.
So instead we're going to go this way, the more direct way, try to get to the charge point charger. It says 32 miles remaining when we get there, and then charge for 18 minutes there. So that seems reasonable. We're going to do that. We already went up from 32 to 34, so we're doing great. If this starts dropping rapidly as we're climbing a little bit or something, it should be accounting for elevation, but if it starts dropping, we'll stop at the EA on the way. It's a nice thing with Colorado, there's so many chargers, so many options.
I would never expect to hear you say that. Ever.
That's not all. Say hi.
Hello!
Good
morning! Want to go to Christos, get some coffee?
Let's do that, please, because the little Starbucks thing from my hotel room did not do it for me this morning.
Not kind of. Sorry, do you want me to drive?
No.
Are you sure?
I mean, we can later.
Yeah! I've never driven a
Rivian.
I almost said a Resla. Anyway, this is Longmont.
Yeah.
Super cute. It's little. It's a big little town.
The apothecary, a little coat there.
It actually has some really nice shops and restaurants down here.
There's a lot of charging around here too.
Oh yeah. Well, oh look.
Yeah.
Oh, it must be a apartment complex.
It could be. Yeah, it does sometimes shows. There's a ton of nice places.
Yeah, there's a lot of really nice places.
I could not fully tell. It looked like there were several cars here, though. I hope we're oh, okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Oh, no.
You've got a Kia. And do you want me to get out and see which ones are working? Oh, I forget you know Zen.
Yeah. Are they all? Yeah. So those are 350. Except I think that one's a 350. However, this one looks old.
Yeah, it looks like the one up there is a Chadwell.
There's a CCS next to it, but let's see. It's either old and it's well tested, or it's old and it will. So,
you know what? It's part of the adventure.
All right, here we go. Charging on up. Got a nice old unit here. I picked the oldest one here for some reason. That still has CHAdeMO. It must be my Nissan Leaf Affinity. There we go. Okay. You're going to connect. And it's beeping. That's something. There's like burnout spots in there.
That's one of my favorite parts. Almost every. Do they have these in?
I've never noticed that.
In Colorado, we have like these huge burnout spots.
Yeah.
One of them over by King Soopers on I-7. Like had one so big it was like you couldn't see. I once had an argument with the woman at, not argument, they're actually wonderful. So I scanned the wrong one and it charged my card.
Yeah.
And I was trying to figure out why that was, and they talked to me about it. And I was like, okay, this makes sense. So what we get. It says charging. Where's the light? Are you green? Yeah, you're green. It's charging. Fine.
Okay. 142. That's not great.
Where?
This one.
Where are you looking? Are you kidding me? My car gets like 56.
Alright, so this is mislabeled as a 350. It's 350 amps, which is not 350 kilowatts. So we're not going to get more than this, I don't think. Because we should be at about a little around, let's say, 400 volts times 350. Yeah, exactly. We need to get, we'll look and see if the other ones are 500. Alright, yeah, so that one was lying. This one is a 500 amp one. I should have just used the newer looking one from the outset here, but, you know, thought you could just trust it. But never trust. Yay. Alright, let's try again here. Now, I don't know if it's actually going to be worth the 5 minutes I just lost here, stopping, unplugging, and restarting, and moving, but might as well. And, who knows also if this is just gonna, if this one will actually work and output full power or not. All right, back at this one, the actual 151. At least it's working. The other one refused to connect. So that was a waste of 10-15 minutes. Okay, so we're in the service mode here, and we can see that we are being limited by the charger here because this should be able to do up to 500 amps. We're getting 350, which is what I noticed on the nameplate over there of the charger. And we're also not getting any like alert here that we're being limited by, or should say limited by charger. Interesting.
It's an EA charger, okay?
Yeah.
Give them a break.
They're doing the best they can.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I
This
can
is
say
their top performance, okay?
Huh? So I think new plan is we are gonna charge for like another, oh, only once it's charged. Yeah, we're gonna charge for a couple more minutes here, just to give us enough that we feel more comfortable getting to this charge point one up here at the visitor center, which is pretty new, has an A. Although this one, what did this one have? This one had an A also, this Electrify America. I mean, I guess technically all, well, 3 at least are working. I wouldn't say the 4th one's working, but
Everything's
anyway,
fine.
This one, yeah, this is so weird. Like Rivian, however they're pulling data from places is bizarre. Because there are actually, there's 8 chargers here. Granted, 2 are slow ones, but there are 6 fast ones, right?
There are, yeah.
4 fast ones.
There's at least 4. Okay, there on the map it looks like there's 4. There's one that's in use.
Yeah, maybe it's 4 fast ones.
But it could be the way that the parking's, you know how it is.
Yeah.
You have enough, but like you can't, anyway, neither here nor there.
So I think we're gonna head there and do more of a charge there because it'll be 50 kilowatts faster. And we'll also be closer. And it should be nice that there's a visitor center there instead of, I mean, actually it's a nice Walmart, but we don't need to be hanging out here at the Walmart.
Why would you want to hang out at a visitor center if you can hang out at a Walmart?
Seriously?
Yeah.
All right, we're out of here. We're gonna go hit the charge point that would be faster. Apparently that last one is not working because the other car that just got here had the same problem. So anyway, here's our session stats. That was 14 minutes of the second charging here. And whatever else it said on there. And now heading up into the real mountains.
Large coffee, ready to roll.
All right, let's do this. Might as well just do the charging tour of all of
Charging tour de Colorado. Now, what would really be killer is if they had charging points at the top of at Alpine Visitor Center.
Mm-hmm. Oh, on the...
That would be
the other side.
supreme. Infinity Peppy.
This is scraggly dog. So it just, this is not blaming anybody or anything here other than just like the reality of what?
I said way to start.
Yeah.
I'm not blaming you. I just want to know.
No, not you.
Oh, okay.
It's just the reality of the situation, but because of the mislabeling and what's actually working there and not working there, we had a Rivian at effectively a 150 charger, and then at the only 2 working 350 chargers, there was a Kona and an ID4. 2 cars that max out, what, 200 kilowatts slower than that?
Significantly.
Even more than that.
Yes. I don't know what the highest I've gone on the ID4. I think like, if I get up to 75, I'm like, what a great day.
It doesn't go over to 100?
Okay, also I don't notice.
Okay.
I plug it in, I go shopping, I come back, I'm like, magic, it's charged.
True.
Or I do what I'm doing right now, I plug it in.
Yeah.
Since we both work from home,
yeah,
I just leave it and then magically it's charged.
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa.
That's the nice part. Like, everybody focuses on the range and like how big the batteries and stuff are, but actually the charging, like the amount of time that you're going to spend charging to go somewhere is the much more important thing. I mean, it's a lot harder to measure that and like provide any sort of meaningful thing, but if you're able to just charge it on your, you know, normal outlet at home every night,
it's so
and you
nice.
Get everywhere that you need to go, like that's
so nice.
That's what you need.
Like, how many times, okay, maybe this is just me, should I go to work, come home from work, I'm too tired to get gas,
yeah,
and then I don't leave enough time the next morning, and it's like that panic. The last time I got gas was in March of this year because there's a snowstorm coming and I panicked.
Yeah.
That was it. That's the only reason.
I mean, we're going on like a year now without having gotten gas.
That's awesome.
Even before that, like we were hardly ever using the Buick, so we were barely filling it up.
Amazing.
But every time, you know, every 3 months when it did need to get filled, it was always a fight of like who can go lowest below empty. Play chicken.
You're like, I'm not doing it. I'm not the one to.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, sorry, my throat. That's amazing, and I'm so here for it. Oh yeah.
It is so nice to just never think about that and never
it's
have
so
to go.
nice. Honestly, like even my extremely slow, I get 1.2 kilowatt per hour at home.
Mm-hmm.
I plugged it in Thursday, and it comically gave me 39 hours until it was fully charged.
Yep.
And I was like, that's fine with me. Like we haven't unplugged it since.
Yeah.
John could have taken it yesterday, but he didn't want to.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, well, you know.
I didn't see. There's no charging at the train station.
No, that would be another great thing to have charging at the train station.
Yeah.
Ooh, lightning. Oh, that's what I was going to say. The ID4 is something else. I don't know if you experienced this in Rivians. The amount that we get when it's cold, the battery when it's cold versus when it's hot, wild.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when it's cold, I'm probably if I was going back and forth to work, even anything, I'm charging probably every other day.
Yeah.
Or like just doing a top off because of my anxiety.
Yeah.
With the ID4, I plugged it in because I didn't really know what we were gonna do, if we needed to travel like to see you, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I plugged it in and I was like, I don't think I've charged this thing in 2.5 weeks.
Oh wow.
And it was at 46%.
Jeez.
So.
Yeah, I think it's almost
bananas.
Almost, you know, half or 2x depending on how you look at it. Like difference between the summer and the winter.
So, yeah, I guess if it's your main use,
right?
I guess it makes good sense. It's amazing how much we don't put miles on the Tiguan now, though.
Oh yeah. Well, the Tesla is the same thing. I think it has 20,000 ish. But I'm putting maybe 1,000. No, each month I'm probably putting like 200 or something now.
Oh, dude. Okay, this is Estes Park.
This is awesome.
Imagine the Jersey Shore, but at elevation. I kid you not, like there are little t-shirt shops, so you'd be like, thing one, thing two. It's like, it is, there are some really cute stuff. Like that's a really cute store. There's some cute coffee shops. There's an actually awesome bookstore up here. Huh. It's very adorable. But then beef jerky experience, the sugar shack. Exactly. Oh, John was right. People are absolutely idiots just go like without stopping to go. Without even stopping. They're just like, you're gonna stop for me. Yeah. And some the problem is that people walk up and down this all the time. And it used to be two-way. Clearly it's not anymore, which is smart because it needs to not be. They just need to find a different road though. But it's a mountain town, so you can't really find a different road. There's the bookshop. I love it. There's actually like a Scottish store up here. Very funny. What else? There's actually a pretty okay Mexican restaurant over here. It's you can sit up top and it's nice. You can see like longhorn sheep. There are some very, very cute stores in here, and there are some very, very trashy stores in here. This guy's from Iowa. Oh, wow. I don't think I've ever seen an Iowa. Oh, well, you know, that's Iowa is one of those states where you're like, yeah. Yeah. But I don't think I know a thing about Iowa. I imagine it's pretty flat, but I'm not sure. It's actually shockingly rolling. Okay. But if you like, say, winters that are like -20, and summers that are 110, and 100% humidity, and then nothing really to do. Yep. All right, we are here in Estes Park, Colorado, the visitor center before the park. And we have these awesome charge point beauties. And, all right, we're gonna plug in, is it this one? That's Chatamo. I'm here to help, making sure you don't use the chat. All right, so they lie about the 200 out. Well, I mean, I guess technically you get it on a super high voltage car, but this is another 350 amp one. So same speed as we were getting back at Electrify America, 155-ish kilowatts. But it's okay. This is exactly the same as the EA one, but whatever. Okay. There's elk here. Somehow missed these driving right past. Look at them. This is not real. Which one's with the little antlers over here? Oh yeah, oh, the fuzzy guy. In all reality, that's great because I feel like EA has always been faster. Yeah. And then ChargePoint, I'm always used to being like, you split a 6.6. So yeah. I'm happy with it. Well, this is, I mean, having this here and not having to use the slow ones over there is quite nice. Plus, it's a Colorado brand look at that. Charge. I mean, where else are you going to get this? This is beautiful. Certainly not in Wyoming. All right. This doesn't say how long we've been charging, but okay. It hasn't been that long, like maybe 15 minutes. We're at 74%. We're down to 80 kilowatts. But not bad, and this worked pretty well. So 45 cents a kilowatt hour, which is not horrible. And you would pay for parking if you're for more than 30 minutes, but we are not. Is there no way to get other stats on here? Oh, I can look at them inside the car. Oh, there we go. 45 kilowatt hours added, 22 minutes. Yes, all right, we are out. All right, and here's our car stats. Same ones, but you can see almost all of that went into the battery because we weren't even in here. All right, off we go into the park. So here's a charging spot. Doesn't get much nicer. Visitor center right there. There's the mountains back there. And just through there, that red roof building is the Stanley Inn, which is the one from The Shining. But we're charging well. We're gonna go head off.
bus at near Bear Lake. They called it Bear Lake Road.
We're going to Bear Lake. We're at the park and ride.
Yeah, the park and ride. Not too long of a wait. And next stop, Bear Lake. Either going uphill or downhill. Not totally sure. We were supposed to follow instructions, but
I think we're going uphill on a bus downhill. Back. 50-50.
okay.
I was really paying attention.
I'm gonna guess it's where everybody's going.
It's fine. It's nice.
July. Alright, we're at the Bear Lake trailhead now. And the ranger station here is over 9,000 feet. I don't think we're going up to 10 on this one, but later in the day.
Later in the day.
Yeah.
Still
The lake is 256 feet.
Whichever one you want to go.
Big, tough hike to go.
It's gonna be hard. Okay.
At home, our highest is lower than the lowest here. Our lowest is like -100. Alright, here's our driving stats so far for the day. So 64 miles, 1.75 miles per kilowatt hour.
Perfect.
A lot of elevation gain. We're back at 7,500. I thought we were at like 9.
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
So I wonder if the elevation tracker on this is not
Yeah, it's
as
not
good, because
awesome.
we're supposed to be at 9 something.
Yeah. Alright, we're here at Many Parks. What is it called? Many
Parks Curve.
Parks Curve.
And there are many
There's
parks.
many parks.
There's Moraine Park, there's another Moraine Park. That's in Moraine Park. I forget what that one is.
Beaver, that was Beaver Meadow.
Beaver Meadow? See?
Yeah,
We
see, I
looked at
looked at the
that.
sign.
Perfect.
This is kind
Rocky Mountain High, Christian.
We don't exactly know what these things are, but they look fun. And a little dangerous, but fun. They should be electric though.
Should. That'd be way better.
We're heading. Where are we heading? Like across the park, but
Yeah,
across
so
Toll Ridge Road?
We're on Trail Ridge
Trail
Road.
Ridge Road.
We're going up to Alpine Visitor Center.
Mhm.
We're gonna make a stop and do a little hike. I forget what it's called because I don't have my map on me, but I've always wanted to do it. So it's a little alpine hike.
Yep.
And then we'll do as many stops as Tyler wants to do. We'll go up to Alpine Visitor Center. We'll probably spend too much money on stuff, and we'll come back down.
Perfect.
And I'm excited for the trip back down to see how much we get.
Oh, right, it's regen, yeah.
Oh, I can't wait.
So I bet by the time we get to the top, we'll be down below 1 mile. No, 1
1 mile.
1 mile per
1
kilowatt
mile
hour.
to go. Oh, definitely.
And on the way back down, it'll max out at 4, so we might be able to get it 4.
Oh, okay. It maxes out at 4?
Yeah, for some reason the calculation in there only goes up to 4.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know why.
But you can probably get better than 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Let me see over here. Yeah, we're above 11,000 feet
I've
now.
always... Oh,
Off for a hike. This is still not like the highest part of the park, right?
No, it's further up a little bit.
Yeah.
We're past the Alpine
No, yeah.
level though.
It's craggy. There's a sign there with distances. All right, we'll just go. All right, well, I would have thought we would never use the first aid kit in the Rivian, but first time for everything. Or the gear tunnel little seat there, which is nice.
This is great. This is the adventure.
Little incident, but all good now.
got my toe in a rock.
Perfect.
It didn't hurt, but like,
yeah.
there was a lot.
Yeah, I think we should give that a little rest now. Let's do some driving.
Yeah. Honestly, like, this is great though. The first aid kit has so much stuff in it. It's got like, you could perform minor surgery, honestly. Like,
I like this space, the heat blanket in there.
Oh yeah, there's a lot. There's scissors.
Yep. All right, highest part of the park?
Yeah. Yes, highest part of this road. Excuse me, not the park. Okay, wait. Hold on. It's on the other side of the bathroom.
Well, the car says 12,094.
Yeah, and then we go down a little bit here.
Jesus.
Ooh, gosh. Well, I was thinking about people doing stupid stuff.
Yeah.
And then you go down and you kind of cross around here, and then we're at Alpine.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. What's our kilowatt? 1.54. That's not as bad as it could be.
No, I would have thought, climbing up this much, I would have thought.
I'm honestly very impressed by the battery.
Yeah.
Like, that's very...
57% still?
That's excellent.
Yeah, right, we're here at the Continental Divide. Woo! So, everything here to...
It's like divides it this way.
Yeah.
On the side of the
Almost right, yeah.
That side.
Sure.
Yeah.
Beaver Creek. Is that the same? Oh yeah, it would be the same Beaver Creek that goes there.
Yeah.
Right? It has to be.
Well,
if it's going that way.
Creek.
Yeah.
The creek starts over there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, but it's the same Beaver Creek as Beaver Creek.
Probably named after Beaver Creek. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. And
Just
then,
acting like an idiot.
It's just so this goes to the Platte, to the Mississippi, to the Missouri, to Mississippi. Yikes. And Gulf of California. So I do love the color here,
it's especially very blue.
In this Colorado sun. And this is what I wanted originally, but we saw the green one, and especially with the green interior, we love that and decided to get it.
I'll give you that.
But having this one around for the 2 days, I really like this one.
Is there a darker blue?
No.
So this must be the same color my brother. Never mind.
Is she blue?
Edit that out. I think he has blue.
I don't remember.
Listen, I'm 2% sure of anything right now.
Yeah. But the problem with it, or I thought the problem with this blue would be that you get like sick of it if you have it too long, but I don't think you get sick of it.
It's very bright.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Show's nice.
Isn't there like a bright yellow?
would.
All right, so we went from Alpine Meadow Visitor Center.
Alpine Visitor Center.
Alpine Visitor Center, okay. Which is, you know, near the highest point here.
12,000 feet.
Yep.
Sorry, 11,000 feet. It's
11? Yeah.
Sorry, I keep interrupting you. We hiked
to yeah. And then we drove down most of the rest of the way toward the southern end, I guess, of the park.
Went to the Continental Divide.
Oh yeah, past the Continental. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we already visited that. Okay, yeah. Anyway, so we went to go look for moose. Could not find any moose, unfortunately. Needed to turn back around to get back out in time. And now we're basically driving the most of the length of the park again. Going back past Alpine now. And could you hit the drive?
Absolutely. Here we go.
Here's our driving stats as we've come back up. So we've done 107.8 miles today, including the drive up here, of course. We're at 1.81 miles per kilowatt hour, which has come down a bit. But I guess once we get up past the part where you destroyed your foot and start going back down,
Listen,
it's just gonna go up and up.
Yeah, so like basically once we get past this, once we get past Rock Cut, it's down. There's very few straight stretch. There's very few flat stretches. There's almost no up stretches.
Yeah.
So it's just gonna be down. So I'm excited to see how much we get back.
Nice.
Should be good.
Oh yeah, we're over 12.
Like a little game.
Yeah. I feel it a little again. I'm feeling a little fuzzy.
Everything's fine, which is why you're definitely, there's literally a cliff right here. If you go over, we're dead.
Oh yeah.
And you're filming.
Yeah.
You're good. We're fine.
Perfect.
Our insurance is up. There's longs. It's so pretty.
All right, I'm gonna see if I can fix my GoPro mount that I think I just broke. We got some elk up on the crest here.
Look at the antlers. Hello. Charles.
Yeah, I wonder where he started from. All right, we're pulling into Estes Park now. Left the park, and here's our stats after all of that. We only got up to 2.4 miles per kilowatt hour, but we were down to like 42% at one point, and got back here at 53. Not bad. So we're gonna go charge back up at the same charger here again, those charge point ones. And while we're doing so, we're gonna go grab some nibbles.
Nibbles?
Nibbles and sips.
Some nibbles.
Nibbles and
Okay.
sips, yeah.
Yeah, elevation spike, great.
Yeah, all right, we are back and at 98%, so I don't want to get stuck here and be blocking this when other people might need it, so we are going to stop here. I'm actually curious about what the pricing is. Okay, yeah. So you pay for energy and station time. I was wondering if it was totally free, but clearly not. All right, I'm going to hit stop. And there we go, $34, 61.14 kilowatt hours added, and just under an hour. And here's the breakdown. So it's kind of interesting way of charging where you don't pay anything except the energy rate for the first 30 minutes, and then afterward they start charging you by the minute, I guess to prevent you from sort of doing what we just did and charging deep. So yeah, I kind of like that actually. Keeps you moving. So we've got our friend's ID4 here, and then a Kia Niro, I believe. And then there's a BMW hybrid over there. And then this Genesis, I think this is a hybrid because this is not any EV that I'm familiar with, is a G80. Oh no, G80 is an electric sedan? I think it must be a hybrid. All right, we are heading back, and phenomenal. Sorry, like
hello.
on the phenomenal little trip for the day here. And look, if we can make it all the way through Rocky Mountain National Park, I think it just shows.
This battery's great.
Yeah, I mean,
Killer.
insane. If it weren't for like the having to return close to 90%, we really could have avoided charging or even again.
I definitely think so. It was, I mean, I'm so impressed with how this battery worked. I've done this park before where we charged, we were pretty good, and then we by the time we got up to Alpine Visitor Center, we had probably like 46% left, and it said 84 miles or something, and like people were starting to panic.
Yeah.
But oh man, this was just absolutely wonderful.
Yeah.
Like it.
No stress at all.
I feel like we could keep going
Oh,
for
yeah.
a long time. Yeah.
We used like 20-something% today only.
It was awesome.
So I mean, this is an awesome option to have, but honestly, any EV is totally fine, even when you're out in the wilderness like this.
And we saw so many EVs in the park. It was,
yeah.
We saw us, obviously. We saw another Rivian. We saw a Mach-E.
Yeah.
We saw an F-150 Lightning. What else? Have we seen any other ones? Konya?
Kona, yeah.
Kona? Sorry.
But yeah, I mean, it would be awesome to have more EV charging, like actually in the park.
Oh, that'd be really cool.
Rivian just launched a big outpost, they call it. I think Rivian Adventure Network Outpost, right outside of Yosemite.
Oh,
with
cool.
charging and like a little store and stuff.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah. So I am looking forward to checking that out, but we need more of those around all of the national parks.
Yeah. That'd be so cool. That'd be really neat. That'd be a really cool initiative, especially with Rivian's adventure motto.
Yeah.
Like, that'd be a really cool way to make sure that you can actually get there. Because so many of these parks are so remote. I'm thinking like, so we have a gas car and we have an EV.
Mm-hmm.
But if we want to go to, in Colorado, if we want to go to Great Sand Dunes, if we want to go to Mesa Verde, or if we want to go to Black Canyon and Gunnison, we have to take our gas car because the infrastructure is just not there.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't we want infrastructure there to be able to charge our EV at all these like the best adventure parks
right
that we have?
Yeah, I mean, that would be phenomenal. It's awesome that like they have this one at least here now.
Yeah.
I guess since it's like branded with the Colorado stuff, it must be sort of sponsored by the state, right?
Yeah, probably. I bet you they were like, hey, we just need better infrastructure.
Yeah. But you know, even just having one bank of DC fast chargers like that are actually the fast ones is a huge help.
Yeah, it's changing. We could be able to take a different car out. Yeah.
All right, so I will say one of the big downsides with Rivian's driver assistance system, the Highway Plus, especially out here, basically it only works on roads that are mapped, meaning that they've like explicitly gone onto it and done some sort of like testing and measurement and validation and stuff.
Interesting.
Which seems to be almost entirely on interstate highways. And out here in Colorado, where it's all of these like, I guess this is a state route? Or,
yeah, it's a state route. Sure.
You know, it's still
it's a road.
Big road. Like it'd be nice to be able to
time to time
let the car lane keep at least. It does not let you do that. So and I know that like they're changing a lot of this with the Gen 2 stuff where they have additional sensors and everything, but I really wish they would basically give the ability to do lane